Good morning, all. This is Jack from Charting the Markets, and this is the pre-market webinar for the morning of Thursday, the 11th of September. My disclaimer: I do this for educational purposes only. I'm here to share my technical analysis with you. I hope you can take some of what I'm doing, learn from it, transfer it to your own charts. I'm not here to issue trading signals. Right. This is a video for paying subscribers at chartingthemarkets.substack.com, and it's published on YouTube after a delay of 24 hours. All right, great. Let's have a look at the ES chart now. ES. It's still heading a bit higher here. This is the last of the very bullish days that I was highlighting for this week. It was Tuesday through Thursday, and today is obviously Thursday. NQ hasn't quite made it to the retest this high on NQ, but I would note that it has made it to the retest the high, this high on the Qs. So actually, that is that main target already made. So that lovely bull flag that was forming on the Qs is broken up and it's made target. Not quite made it on the Qs, probably see that today. We will see how that goes. RTY, we tested the high, still got a nice looking double top here, less good on ES. Obviously pretty nice on NQ and QQQ, and YM still a very nice looking double top as well. DAX still looks like a bear flag forming. ESTX still looks like a bear flag forming. I have drawn in a possible alternate where an IHS is breaking up here, and that could be right. But I'm not really expecting that to deliver. We've not seen much upside on the European stocks so far this week, while the American stocks have been going up. So not really expecting that to start now, but could be mistaken. All right, let's have a look at these on the bigger picture charts. Now, looking at the hourly charts, obviously higher high on SPX here. Decent looking short-term double top, less good larger one. I'd be thinking more in terms of a possible head and shoulders forming here. We will see how that goes. All right, looking at the Qs, we did retest the high here. Obviously that gives us a very nice looking double top, and obviously that's as far as this bull flag takes us. Very nice bull flag, set up beautifully, tested resistance beautifully, made target beautifully. In the short term, we do have a possible RSI 14 sell signal brewing here, and obviously I'll be keeping an eye on that. Looking at Dire, retested this high, nice looking potential nested double top, although the smaller double bottom is a little oversized. And I would note that if this was to break down, this would take us down into this possible head and shoulder neckline here in the 445.5 area. So that might be suggesting that if we do see some weakness here, that we'd be looking for a larger head and shoulders to form. Looking at the IWM chart, hasn't retested the high here, so at the moment it's showing no sign of getting to this larger inverted head and shoulder target. We'll see. The only one here where I've got a an hourly sell signal forming is the Qs. So that's only one, and we don't really have anything on the futures, so I'm not reading a great deal into it. Okay, let's have a look at the other bigger picture charts. In terms of the ES chart, obviously we are well above the daily middle band, slightly below the daily upper band, no current divergence. SPX looks pretty much the same. We have nice looking little weeks where we had a weekly pivot, we had a back test, it's gone higher. Could we go significantly higher than this? Yeah, obviously trendline resistance is a significant way beyond at the moment. Looking at the Qs, nice retest to the high. No divergence on the daily chart, but nice looking short-term little level top here. Looking at Dire, nice looking little level top here too. RSI 14 sell signal fixed on Dire, of course. And looking at IWM, not a lot to see on the hourly chart. In terms of the, hang on, wait a second. Right, in terms of the daily chart, we've still got an RSI 5 sell signal fixed here, which hasn't failed or made target yet. And obviously that's being joined by an hourly Qs 60-minute sell signal, but I'm not really expecting to see much of that today. We'll see how it goes. In terms of making it up to this this IHS target in the 24304 retest area, we've been making no progress at all. Looking at DAX, obviously we're still holding very well below the daily middle band, and Nikkei, we've retested the high here, and we're seeing whether or not we're going to see resistance here. This could be the second high of a largish double top, and we're still on RSI 14 sell signal there. All right, looking at DX. DX, we've got a little double bottom here that's trying to break up with a target in the 98.25 area.
Watching that with interest. I wouldn't be astonished to see this make target, really. I think we've got, I don't think I've got a decent support trend line here. But at the moment, we are sort of, 6 one, half a dozen of the other in terms of where the dollar is standing. I wouldn't be surprised to see it go either direction from here. Could that be a wedge support trend line? It's not perfect, but it's not bad. I'm going to draw that in, so and leave that. So we will see. All right, looking at the ZB chart, ZB is still continuing higher at the moment. We've got a 60-minute sell signal fixed, hasn't delivered anything so far. Same with ZN. We retested the high there, and we've got a slightly larger, though still only very modestly sized double top. Watching these with interest, no compelling reason to think this is about to turn around, although I haven't had a close look at the TNX charts this morning. Looking at CL, I was thinking this was about likely bear flag forming, and this, I think, is turning and heading back into the low. We're still owed a full retest of this low here in the 61.3 area, and we haven't seen that yet. After that, I'm thinking we may continue down to a retest of 56 area. HO, this could still be bear flag which is broken down, could still be forming though. Watching this with interest, wouldn't be surprised to see this break down, and obviously we're testing significant support at the monthly pivot at the moment. On RBOB, we've got a possible little level top here. I haven't marked it in, but that's trying to break down. Could get us back into a monthly pivot test, and if we do, then we could continue down from there. Looking at NG, we're on a daily RSI 5 sell signal at the moment, so I'm watching carefully this test of the monthly pivot at 2.992. We're holding it so far. If that breaks, we can well see a retest of this low here in about the 2.73 area. Looking at GC, wondering about a retest here, about a back test here, maybe get back to, the 3,600, 3,500 area. Ideally, it would be a back test of this this broken high here at about 35.30. We'll see how that goes. We've got, so far at the moment, it looks like a little bull flag forming. SI, we've got a very nice looking potential level top here. We have had for much of the week. Hasn't delivered anything so far. It might not deliver anything, but it's a nice setup for a bit of a retracement if we are going to get one. Palladium, looks like an IHS which is broken up with a target at about the 1307 area. On PL, this looks like a little bull flag which is breaking up. Might still be forming, of course. HG, likely still forming a bull flag. We've been forming that for, 6 weeks. And this has been a very, very narrow range for HG to be forming in after all the excitement of the tariffs. USD, not a lot to say really. Weak 6-minute buy signal fixed, hasn't delivered much so far. GBP1 made target, and we've still got an open target up here at a retest of this high here. And just under 1.36. USD/JPY, we've still got a target down here at a retest of this this low, which I've got at about the 146.2 to 25 area, and we haven't made that target yet either. Looking at USD CAD, weak 6-minute sell signal is fixed and hasn't quite failed yet, although it was really thinking about it, it might yet fail. Australian dollar, 60-minute sell signal has fixed, and NZ 60-minute sell signal is fixed. KC, nice looking level top here. I'm thinking this may well break down, but at the moment it's just heading sideways. On SB, we made the retest of this low here. This could be a significant low. A 60-minute buy signal is fixed and hasn't made target yet. Looking at CC, we were seeing little rallies here, but at the moment this is heading down. I'm wondering about a retest of this low here in the 6,700 area. Looking at CT, this CT, we made the retest of this low, and this could be the second low of a fairly sizable double bottom, and I'm thinking that might deliver. I'm thinking this might be a significant low forming here on CT. Lumber, we went a little lower, potential level bottom here for a larger rally. 60-minute buy signal is fixed and hasn't made target yet. On ZW, ZW has gone a little lower, and I was wanting it to go a little lower. I'll check after the close tonight to see whether or not we've made it down as far as I wanted it to. But it only needs to go down another handle or so, so I'm thinking we've probably made that target. We've got a possible 60-minute buy signal brewing, but we may be losing that positive divergence at the moment. On corn, nice looking double top here. Also, very close to double top support now. We've got rising support as well. Watching those with interest. On soy, we've got possible bottoming action. ZL again, possible bottoming action. Live cattle, we've seen a nice little retracement here. That's probably setting up a retest of the high, although I don't have a decent looking bull flag. HE has gone a little higher here, so I think we're breaking away from this this trend line here. One one bearish overthrow is fine. Two starts to shed doubt on the on whether the original trend line is going to hold. So at the moment, this is starting to look like a breakup. We shall see. 60-minute sell signals fixed there too, and hasn't made target out either. All right, great. So what have we got on for today? Well, we've got another 76% green day historically. These have been delivering well this week, and today may well deliver as well. In terms of upside targets, RTY, we're not making any move towards the IHS target there. NQ, I'm looking for a retest of this high here. We've already made the target on the Qs, and that is the main target, but I'd quite like to see this tagged as well, and this would obviously be a good day to do that. All right, great. In that case, I think that's a wrap. Everyone take care, and I'll catch everyone tomorrow. Take care.